That's enough.
Alright, so
Jump it
there's-
in or not?
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, so we'll wriggle over here a little bit so it's slightly better there. There we go, perfect. Alright. So there's a few different configurations that you can have your arms. So how do you normally hold side control? Come on up. Just show me roughly how you put your arms. You like sitting like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, just sit there, hold them down. Good. All right. Okay. So your hands are pretty good, but if you like that with your hips, okay. So jump off. Cool. All right. So the right hand here is good because it stops him recovering guard, and the left hand is good because it also stops him recovering guard. Yeah. Because his head's wanting to turn this way and his legs are wanting to come this way. Yeah. So the way that you've got your arms is good. It's no problem at all. When I'm sitting here like this with my hand, I generally have it slid under his butt a little bit more, so my thumb is touching his butt cheek, like that. And I've got almost no tension in that arm. Okay. When I sit here like this, usually my left hand will be grabbing his belt. Doesn't have to, but like if the guy's pretty strong, I'll hold the belt. Yeah, but I definitely want my thumb under this shoulder, under this elbow, sorry, like that. With my left hand, my left hip is fighting that forearm there. I like to have my knee right forward, always on my toes here, and use my hip to pressure and kill that arm. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right? So the reason I like this is because if I sit like this, most people have practiced side control escapes from here. And most people have practiced north-south escapes from there. So if I sit here, it's kind of neither. It's tricky for a lot of people because like it's not one or the other that they've practiced. I sit off on the corner a little bit. So I sit. Also, when I'm sitting here, if he makes a frame against my hip like that, yeah, at 90 degrees, that's no problem. When I sit like that, yeah, when I sit on an angle, here like this, sorry, is that all right?
Yeah, of course it is.
Is that hurting?
No.
Right. So he can frame well there. When I change the corner and push this way, like that, and sit more on an angle, yeah, now that arm just dies. Yeah, it's very, very hard. It also, come around this side a little bit, yeah, it also allows this hand to go further under this, yeah, and secure this, yeah. If he really wants to keep that elbow down, because now a lot of my attacks have just disappeared, yeah, especially because this arm is between my shoulders, so it's the thing that's most likely going to get attacked. So his goal is to try and keep his elbow on the floor and deny a lot of my attacks. Me, right, and it's hard because he's framing against my neck, see?
Yeah.
When he frames, there's a gap, yeah? So I bring my hand in very, very close to his hip, like this. I don't want my hand, I never want his hip to go onto my hand. No, this one, because you can start rolling. Oh, see my hand's caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So I make sure that my hand never goes under his butt, but I have my thumb touching or gripping and making sure that I'm underneath this elbow most of the time, and then turning my left hip so that my hip sits here. Yeah, using that hip bone against that forearm like that. Cool. Have a look. Good. Good. You can turn your head to make that good. Put this further under. There. Good. So you're almost scooping with this part of your hand underneath the elbow. Yeah, that's nice. Cool. And I always turn my head because I don't want that to be uncomfortable, right?
Yeah. Yeah, right. Attack from the elbow pressure.
It's very, very hard.
It's pretty nasty
it's
when
super
it
difficult.
comes.
Yeah.
Go again. Feel it.